Okay, this is the cold steel Koga self-defense weapon, and it's a non-lethal idea for that really up-close situation that you're going to have. Let's get into this.
It's my pleasure. To present Jimislash.
Okay, so I had a buddy contact me the other day. He's a friend of the channel, and he's on Facebook with me. And he was asking me about, in his security position, his job as a security specialist, that what could he use in an up-close and personal situation trying to subdue somebody. Now this is different. This isn't somebody's coming at you, trying to take your life, trying to do harm to you, your family, your friends or loved ones. This is, I got this guy, maybe he's stolen something, maybe now he's trying to fight me, and maybe him and his buddy got it on me. Now, if they're trying to get away, you can't really just go off with your super edge and start, giving Bob the works here. This, however, is going to give you a little bit of help, especially, let's say, I don't know if you, I used to be a police officer, so when you're in a situation like that and your heart's racing and you're looking for anything to kind of get that upper hand in the struggle. So let's just say you're in here and you got one arm, one arm free. So this arm is maybe being held onto, or you're trying to subdue him with this arm. Everything you can do with this hand to make it more powerful, basically, is going to help you, and especially from this position, in kind of a reverse hammer fist. I'm not sure what you'd call that. Some of you martial arts experts will know. Reverse hammer fist, or even a hammer fist, but even in a straight-on punch, this is going to brace your knuckles, brace that whole situation where you're not gonna, I don't know if you ever punched anybody, but that whole squish thing, that's not gonna happen. So now you've got a more solid base. Now left-handed, I'm not as strong, so that, this can be even more apropos in this kind of situation. So let's say my right's all tangled up, so I'm fighting with this guy. This to the ribs is going to make a mark on the inside of his ribs. If you've been punched in the ribs, but boom, just boom, boom. Everything you can do to get this guy off of you or to get him subdued. Now you don't want to start punching him in the eyeballs, but ribs, boom, boom, neck, boom. Anything that you can do to subdue this guy. Now, if he's attacking you, that's a different situation altogether. Hit that collarbone. Great. It doesn't seem I'm doing much because Bob here, he's resilient against everything besides being stabbed. So you're not going to see any marks from Bob. But we're going to go over to the table here. And I'm going to hit some stuff. And you're going to see what kind of marks just this much force. It doesn't look like a lot, but that much force is going to do to you. So this thing, I think it's like 15 bucks. Just get in there, get those ribs, and do what you can. Do what you can to save the situation. Now if he's going for your gun, he's going, that's a different thing altogether. He's trying to take your life. Put this down, grab your mayhem or whatever you got to do. But this, in a situation for a security specialist, police specialist, or police officer trying to subdue somebody, you gotta maintain that level of force. And this is going to do it for you. This is going to change some minds. If you don't think so, we'll show you. Okay, so I got this 2x4 here. I'm going to see, you can see there's no marks or nothing. Yeah, this is that guy's ribs. And you're just taking your jobber, your Koga. You're leaving indentations in this old petrified 2x4. You're going to do some damage to this guy. You're going to definitely make him rethink why he wants to be there with you, and if he really wants that bag of Skittles that he took off of row 7. Okay, so I got a brick here. I'm gonna give my left a little break. It's feeling kind of vibrating inside there. Okay, so hopefully you don't run into a guy with a rib cage that's that hard. But so, got a brick, no marks on it, and we'll just see if we can do a little damage to the brick. Same idea, just a hammer strike. There you go. So you're going to be able to get a lot of force in there to subdue this guy, subdue the situation. And for what you're going to pay for this thing, it's going to be really tough to beat. When I was a police officer, we carried something similar, but I don't think it was as grippy as this, or as maybe as durable as this. So there you go, cold steel Koga, and definitely a must for some of you guys working security or out there protecting the streets. All right, the part of Bob today is going to be played by me, and the part of me is going to be played by my son. I haven't given him any instructions yet, but I will. Oh, now we're in here. Okay, so I've given him some semi-instructions. I might have to hurt him seriously, but so he's going to start hitting me with this thing to the point where I'm going to let you know what it's going to feel like. All right, back. No harder. Like I'm trying to kill you. Oh! 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 Yeah. Okay, now. Okay, now what he's gonna do? There's this little bone up here. I'm gonna just to show you. Just barely tap it. No, a little hard. You can go harder than that. A little bit harder. You can go harder. Ah, okay. So, that bone there, you come down on that thing, and the shoulder thing. How hard are you hitting?
Is it flicking that hard?
No, when you're hitting me in the shoulder.
You said as hard as you could, as hard as I could, right? Because you were trying to.
Yeah.
You were demonstrating like a fight.
Yeah. So you were really getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's a difference. It's a situation changer for sure. So I don't know if it's a force multiplier, but it's definitely a force adder for sure. All right, just a quick demonstration, and I got to go in and ice all my shoulder parts. Are you gonna be able to do this, or are you gonna really hurt me?